Ladies and gentlemen, with the June 2nd Valorant release, not every reaction has been a positive one. Popular streamers like Shroud and Friend have come out very negatively towards the news of the release. And on top of that, we have tons of news for you about rank delays, the Vanguard system, and also some ways that you could get banned. So do yourself a favor and watch until the end, and also smash that sub button so you don't miss out on any news. But without further ado, let's just jump right into it, shall we? So right off the bat, after the Valorant release announcement, this is what Shroud specifically tweeted. He said, "Hey yo, Valorant is launching too early, but come on down." He was inviting people to his stream, but the core message is that he thinks Valorant is launching too early. He goes on and clarifies this in this clip here that I'm going to show you very quickly.
Just came here to say that Valorant launching too early is big fucking facts. Bro, it is not ready. Valorant is not ready. I don't know what they think they're doing. I think they're just being pushed by Riot.
And afterwards, he goes on to state that he thinks that the conglomerate of Riot is actually pushing the individual developers for a faster release date that the game is really not ready for, in Shroud's opinion. As for his reasons, he says that the game is simply not ready, and that sometimes the game gets a quote 60 frames sometimes, and states that a release this early would be bad for the game. Now, Shroud is not the only well-known streamer that feels this sentiment. Defran had a similar one with additional grievances about rank. Defran tweeted this: "I'm extremely disappointed in the Valorant rank system. What to do after grinding to Valorant? No solo duo queue? Honestly, Valorant announcing they're gonna release the game earlier didn't make me hype at all. Made me feel sad." And let's not forget the FPS issues also. Now, the friend's actually complaining about multiple issues here. He's complaining about the ranked system entirely. After he climbs to Valorant, he doesn't feel like there's any importance anymore. There's no top 500 or anything like that. He feels like the rank system is fundamentally flawed, not just for that, but the fact that he keeps consistently going up against 5 stacking teams. In fact, the drama that happened between him and another team, he actually went up against that team multiple times in ranked. He feels like there needs to be a solo and duo queue. And then on top of that, he definitely mentions the FPS issues, and all this combines echoes the sentiments of Shroud in the fact that they think that the game is really not ready for a full release. And now, my personal take is that the game seems rather rushed, that even with players with really high quality internet and computers are getting frame losses, ping drops, and then there's all these glitches and moving deaths. The whole thing feels a bit rushed, and I'm not sure the Valorant team will even be able to fix the problems that sprouted from this patch, patch 0.5, much less all the new patches that arrive with the new map, the new mode, and the new character to release after launch. But what I want to know is your opinion on it. Do you think that it's too soon? Do you think that they should give it more time, or are you really excited that everyone's going to be able to play Valorant, and you think that more people will actually expedite the process, help them iron out the bugs faster? Do you think that this is going to cause irreparable damage to the game overall, or do you think this is going to be a small blimp in the long lifespan of Valorant? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, moving on to the next bit of news about ranked matchmaking and MMR. So what they specifically stated is that the game is actually not going to be releasing with ranked enabled. They're probably going to turn it on in a few weeks after everything is stable. And something that's really important for you to understand is that your MMR is going to be reset for ranked, but you're not going to have to do the 20 match requirement. So what I'm guessing is your MMR for your actual casual is not going to be completely wiped. That is what it seems like at first glance. Now, I know some of you might be disappointed where essentially you're just not going to be able to play ranked for at least 2 weeks after the game comes out, but at least this gives them some time to potentially iron out all the problems in Valorant. It gives them time to fix the ranked system, maybe implement a whole new rank system. This gives them the time they need to actually make quality improvements, and hopefully the new map and the new fun hyperactive game mode will be enough to tie us over until then, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, moving on to some additional news about Valorant's anti-cheat Vanguard system. So they've actually banned over 10,000 people since the beta has started. I know, an insane amount of people, but something that they specifically stated is actually they've been manually banning everybody. They've been tracking people, tracking people's habits, how they've interacted with Vanguard and things like that, but they've actually been manually banning every single person. Now, the powerful tool in their back pocket that they haven't implemented yet is their Vanguard auto ban system. That means that this beta time was just to gather data, and once they turn on this auto ban system, everyone who potentially hacks in any game will get instantly banned and the match will get canceled. No one will lose any rank or anything like that. While this is incredibly exciting to have a potential auto ban system that they don't need to interact with, that means they can deal with bans rapidly. They don't have to see each one at a time. I know that Overwatch has a big problem where you could potentially have an aimbot just run rampant all the way through all the ranks, and he won't get caught for the longest time, and the person that they boosted will get to the high rank and receive no punishment. This will hypothetically stop those cheaters and stop them right away. The only thing that's worrying is that Vanguard could potentially auto ban people incorrectly. This has actually specifically already happened to a CSGO player, Mixwell, who got flagged by Vanguard as a cheater accidentally, and he got banned temporarily, so this could happen on a larger scale. I'm interested to see how this is going to go, and I'm extremely hopeful, but it also has a chance to massively backfire, so let's see how it plans out. That's pretty much all we can do. Now, the last bit of news that we need to cover is what they're specifically going to start doing to deal with toxicity and harassment online. They are setting up an automatic chat bans for blatant violations of community code and escalating punishments for repeat offenders. The default is going to be a 24-hour chat or voice ban that will only escalate to higher and maybe even a permanent silence or just a permaban altogether if continued. Now, I'm sure that any GameLeap subscriber wouldn't be harassing people online, so they don't have to deal with this change. It's only going to benefit you. But thankfully, this is just more disincentives for people being toxic online. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to be caught up on every single bit of Valorant news, do me a huge solid, smash that sub button, don't miss out on a single bit of info. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely let me know in the comments down below. But that's all we got for you today. I'm Coach Mills, and until next time.